I gotta hit the beat. I gotta hit the beat, beat. I gotta hit the beat. I gotta hit the beat, beat. I gotta hit the beat. I gotta I gotta It's the end of October. Champagne on the shoulder. This is my exposure. Pop that bottle, it's over. It's the end of October. Champagne on the shoulder. This is my exposure. Pop that all night long, but the feeling keeps kicking in. Beef with all the girls, bullshit dripping off the chin. Pop that all night long, but the feeling keeps kicking in. Beef with all the girls, bullshit dripping off the chin.
Bringing anything to the table, bro. I'm not your son, see I'm able. I do my own bits, limited edition on some missing classic shit. I know that you're feeling it. Feel mad, cold nights feel heavy. Same place, going in the heart of the city. Nitty gritty feels iffy and the eyes feel shifty. The shit we're in, yo, it's all mad risky.
All night long, but the feeling keeps kicking in. Beef with all the girls, bullshit dripping off the chin. All night long, but the feeling keeps kicking in. Beef with all the girls, bullshit dripping off the chin.
Hey everybody, how we doing? Welcome to Good Morning Hsp. I'm Dr. Quack, and yes, you're probably wondering what the hell are we doing at 8:26 in the morning. I know. Here, look, let me put it up there. It's 8:23. Oh, it was a few minutes ago, but it's all right. Look, I have a very busy schedule. The champ, who is getting ready to bring him on here right now, I'm talking about the Pure Heart champ, the tag team champion, the dual champion himself. Heathen, he has a very busy schedule. Let's bring him on.
Good morning, Heart and Soul Promotions. How is yo mama and them? Dr. Quack, how are you this morning?
Oh, I'm awake, man. Totally. I'm feeling it all, man. Jesus.
Oh, I am awake. I am alive and very well, sir. Gauntlet winner, tag champion, Pure Heart champion. They said it couldn't be done. Every morning since has been a good morning for me.
I can see that. Yeah, definitely got some haters in the crowd there. Some of them are not happy to be seeing you this morning.
Good. I appreciate it. Haters and motivators. That's all I got to say on that one. Because just like everybody said, I couldn't do it. It couldn't be done. Here it sits on my shoulder. So now y'all's got to revel in it. You got to roll in it. You got to eat it. You got to taste it.
Definitely. Blood Row is not very happy. He's throwing trash at his screen. I know you can't see it, but yes, that's what he's saying.
Who's throwing trash?
Blood Row.
Blood Row is trash.
Oh, Jesus. But yes, let's get into this because I know you were busy last night. You had a lot of contractual obligations, couldn't exactly come on screen. But let me ask you here because let's talk about that tag team title. So you got a four-way. The winner of that's going to meet you here in about 2 weeks. Well, late August. We'll go with that. Who do you think is going to win this four-way?
Okay, now we're talking about the tag titles, correct?
We are, yes. I know you got two of them there. That's a
Let
lot.
me take this one off to the side. I'm sorry. I know. Just a few minutes. Now, this title right here has so much history with my name wrapped around it. Johnny Blade, he sent me a message not too long before this interview saying that, you know, if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be tag champion. I got to flip that. If it wasn't for Johnny Blade picking me, I call it fate. I mean, that gets tossed around by guys like Dante Black, guys like the Natural Talent, Fate, Prophecies, and all that bullshit. I mean, something had to happen. He chose me. We became champions. Johnny Blade, thank you, sir. If it wasn't for you, the two-time would have never happened. But when it comes to the Fatal Four-Way, you've got Nostradamus. Who is he paired with again? Because obviously Tonster's going to carry that team.
Yeah, it was no longer Shady. Shady had to pull out for personal reasons, but
Yes.
he ended up going with Bronx Bomber.
I mean, obviously they are two of the best shit talkers in the game. I think Nostradamus, we need a run back regardless. But the key thing, boys, it's live. You can't do the edits. You don't have time to go back and re-record. You can't press stop on a live match. You know that as well as I do, Quack. When your comedy bit don't get over like you want it to and it starts to fall flat, then what are you going to do, Damas? That's the better question. Y'all can't green screen yourselves away from this live ass whooping that y'all would get if you all make it. Who's the other teams?
On the other teams, we have Kevin Wolf with Dante Black, you know, a fellow, former collective member.
Kevin Wolf, I know of this guy, but Dante Black, who? Exactly. Kevin Wolf, I hope you can go up and back up this new attitude that you've got here recently because Dante, all I can say is, Kevin, good luck with that. I mean, that's why he failed in the collective and got booted to the curb. And, you know, we replaced it with a former Pure Heart champion in Rig. So, I mean, obviously, Kevin, I think you should have thought a little bit better on your tag team partners on that one. But next.
Yeah, oh yeah, the other two teams. Yes, we have the team of Elijah McFly and Vita Lynn.
It seems like Elijah McFly does more bitching in the locker room than he does on screen, so he's really not a threat to me. So who's the other one? You cut out.
Oh, Vita Lynn.
Never heard of her. So next.
Okay, and the final team we have Blunt Row and El Wapo, the current Soulfire champion.
So El Wapo has already faced us in a live tag match situation, so he knows what's at hand. Blunt Row met me in the gauntlet. We see how that went. Wow. Blunt Row brought out the best, I believe, the best promo that I've ever cut. I mean, I was winded by the time I got to Blunt Row, but when it comes to a tag team match situations, I have another half. I have Johnny Blade that can tag in and out in the Blunt Row. You have to rely on El Wapo. That's what you have. You have to rely on the champion.
So who do you see coming out on that?
You, the guy that said he never really needed anybody. So how's that going to work when chemistry is the biggest thing in a tag team match, especially in a live match situation? That is the key thing, is chemistry, gentlemen. Can y'all put a good chemistry together, not once to get past the four-way, but a second time to claim these? That is the million-dollar question. Who do you think, Dr. Quack, who do you think has the best chemistry out of four of those teams?
Oh, gee. I don't know, man. It's going to come down between, Bomber and Damas, and then you got Wapo and Blunt. Both of them have been working together lately.
But can they do it live?
It's going to be a good question.
I mean, that seems to be what everybody alludes in the HSP tag division. Live setting.
Who is Ian Cleland? I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is?
Nope.
Don't know who that is. He's asking how you would fare against him. I don't know who this is, so.
Nope. Next.
All right. I'm going to move forward. So, yeah, we have that match there that's coming up. I mean, Johnny Blade ended up losing his Soulfire title. Have you had a chance to talk to him since Championship Showcase? Oh, this is the Scottish Warrior. Hold on. The Scottish Warrior wants to know how he feels, how you would fare against him.
I could go ahead.
The Scottish Warrior would like to know how you fare against him.
Who the hell's that?
He's a man. I know he competes in Elite Marks. I think I've seen him in Foundation.
Sounds like a no-name scrub to me.
Okay. What's this? Screw this chump. Keep his. Oh boy, your co-partner here, Rig. Screw this chump. Keep her warm for me.
Oh, he's talking about, we're talking about this business, the business that you let me down on.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, let's get into that. You want to get into the other belt here, the other championship?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, good sir. It's your time, babe. Yes. It is time for you to be on screen more now than you have been in probably the last 5 or 6 months.
Oh, Jesus. I know, and that belt has had a curse. That has had a hot potato of a belt. Nobody has defended it pretty much since, April?
Who was the last one to actually defend it? It was Hollywood Haywood, correct?
Yeah, he ended up defending it before Lions Were. Excuse me, that's before March. Yeah.
It seems like no matter what I do in Heart and Soul Promotions, I'm always chasing Hollywood Haywood. I've got mad respect for the man, but he can't be around, so I can't talk on his behalf. But when it comes to this title right here, the Pure Heart Championship, a title that has eluded me for now, it was 4 years I've chased this belt. Heartbreak after heartbreak after a loss. Big matches that should have been mine but went the other way. But it finally came to fruition. I finally got the chance to prove that the basics will still get you where you want to go. I mean, Natural Talent wants to say that I'm trying to shift the shift to make people do things the way I want to do them. How are you cutting your promos? They look pretty basic to me because when you edit them, it's nothing but your big ass head floating around on the camera. I will break the curse of the first defense. And when that happens, because Rig has been in my comments too many times, I want Rig in a live match.
Ooh.
King of the live match. You've said it. I didn't have to. They called me that in the gauntlet, and I proved it. If I'm still holding this, you're on. But until that time comes, I got to look at the number one contenders that are now getting ready to face off. Two that I know very well. Mr. Wallace, I've never defeated. Natural Talent, I've never faced one-on-one. Both of which are top-tier talent. I got to give credit where credit's due. Mr. Wallace has handed me my ass every cross of the road. But there is a first time for everything. So, I mean, first time Heathen wins Pure Heart Championship. First time Heathen breaks the curse of the first defense. First time the Heathen becomes the greatest Pure Heart champion in history. But that's just me.
Do you have a preference on who you'd rather face, TDC or Mr. Wallace?
That, sir, is a good question. To be honest, Mr. Wallace, yes, I did have to miss out of respect. I would like to face the Natural Talent because when I came into the game, TDC was one of the best ever. He was one of the best to do it at that time. I mean, in a tag team situation. Me personally, didn't see much of him singles. I seen his tag work, knew he could probably do it on his own. But then, after all the bullshit the promo world has to offer, the drama, the backstabbing, the locker room talking, the 40-minute podcast, the everything else that wraps up with it, he came to HSP, and I expected the TDC that was in VOH. But what TDC did we get? We got TDC that put on a mask and thought he was funny just because he was riding A-list coattail. And wants to, they put on the greatest back and forth comedy act, but there was no real show of talent. Because honestly, if TDC brings the comedy side, or if he thinks that just coming out and throwing insult after insult after insult is going to beat me when I'm on the greatest run of my life right now, you are sadly mistaken. Because the heathen, I told you, is now pure-hearted. The heathen has done it all except to beat you. So when you ask who I would rather face, the natural talent is my first pick.
Man, and you're going to be working double duty over there at Firestarter 4. That is definitely going to be hellacious. I got one more question to ask you, though, because a lot of people have been asking me, and I've told them I'm not 100% sure. Who is the leader of the collective?
We are our own leaders, the way I see it. Rig wants to say he's the leader of collective. Johnny Blade really doesn't care. Johnny Blade just kind of, he gets in where he fits in. That's the way I look at it. Johnny Blade, I can't take it away from him. He is my tag team partner. We were the collective as tag champions. So honestly, I think me and Johnny Blade kind of run things when it comes to the collective, because we all know what Shady done. I can't talk bad about Shady now due to the situations. Prayers to you, Shady, and you and yours. But Shady walked out. So that left, the way I see it, that's seniority. Me and Johnny Blade kind of run things.
Okay.
We're pure heart champion, yes, but it obviously made it to the better brother.
Jesus. Well, this the Scottish Warrior is definitely wanting to work out a deal to come and show Heathen who I am. So I don't know. I'll leave you to answer that one.
Good luck, kiddo. That's all I can say is good luck. I don't know who you are. Don't know none of your work. You ain't uplifting me here. I can't see you from up here.
There you go. I'm going to let you have the screen here for a couple minutes. You got any final thoughts? Go right ahead.
Final thoughts is HSP, things need to go back to the way they used to be. No, it's not me manipulating on how you should promo. It's me saying, bring back the work effort. Make this title worthwhile again. People walked out. Bullshit went on. But the title is still worthy to me. If it's worthy to me, I can make it worthy to anybody else here. I am ready for anybody and everybody. Because I did the same thing with the Soulfire title. I did the same thing with the tag titles. I'm doing the same thing with the Pure Heart Championship. Anybody and everybody, I'm willing and ready. TDC, Mr. Wallace, it don't matter which one. I've already stated what I said about it. So there's only one thing left to ask, and y'all know how that goes. Heart and Soul Promotions, how is your mama in them?
Well, thank you, champ. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you all for tuning in to Good Morning HSP. Might be another episode coming out here at some point. Stay around. We'll see what's going on, and we'll see you next time.